Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another story time. If you're new to the channel, what's good? It's your girl Jazz, and if you're old, welcome back. Now let's just get right into this story. This story took place at my first job, which was Food Line, and my homegirl Courtney used to work with me. What's up, girl? So when I was working there, which I don't even know why I liked it so much, because it wasn't, maybe because it was my first job, but I didn't even get paid that much, so I don't even know why I liked it that much. But when I was working there was always a security guard at the front of the entranceway. I guess in case there was a robbery or anything went down, there was someone to help us. And when I started, I was a cashier. So being at the front where the security guard is, you naturally start to talk to them or whatever. And there was this one security guard, his name we'll say is Dwight. He was like kind of tall, a little frumpy. He had like a Jerry curl afro thing going on there, and he always wore a hat. He was nice. He would always talk to me, things like that. But, you know, as I started working there more and getting acquainted with the job and stuff like that, I noticed that he would always be at the end of my register. And, you know, he just started always asking me different questions about me. You know, he asked me if I had a boyfriend. Of course, I was like, yeah, I did, which I really did. And just asking things, you know, trying to get to know me. And as time went on, he just started getting more and more personal and just asking me do I love my boyfriend? Does he love me? Do I think I'm gonna stay with him? All this just creepy, sketchy stuff, which I did not like. But I was too nice at the time just to be like, yo, get the fuck away from me. So I just let it slide. And anytime I would go to break, I would usually leave the store and go to Subway, which was right next door, or I would go in the break room, which was not that often, but it was creepy back there. It was all the way in the back of the store. And I really didn't like going back there. It was dark and creepy and stuff like that. But I noticed every time I would go to the break room, he would go to the break room.
Watch out. Girl, you look so fine, you make a weak-eyed man go blind. I can't see nothing where you're at, living both of them, girl. Huh? Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you, girl?
And I was just like, you know, it's too much of a coincidence. Every time I come in here, he's always in here. I don't like it. And every time I work, he's always at the end of my cash register. And I didn't like that. So one day I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna say something to my manager. And my manager, she was always so blunt and just forward, she didn't care. So I was just like, you know, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but Dwight, every time I go to break, he's always going to break. Every time I would go in the break room, he's in the break room. And that's really all I said, because I didn't want to get him in trouble, but I definitely wanted her to know, hey, look, he's sketching me out a little bit. And so she was just like, oh yeah, we'll check out the footage and we'll get back to you about it, okay? And I was just like, okay. So days went by, I didn't hear anything. And of course, he was always at the end of my register, always talking. Even I would catch him glancing at me yo, chill. And one day I came in for work and my manager was like, Jasmine, can you come to the office, please? And I was just like, sure. So I came to the office and I looked and I saw that there was footage up on one of the cameras, and it was me on there, and it was Dwight. And so she was like, let me show you something. And so she pressed play. She showed me footage of me walking to the back of the store, probably going to break. And then sure enough, here he comes following after me. And then she showed me footage of me at my register, and he's just sitting on the end or leaning on my register. And she was just like, yeah, we see that he's basically following you every time you work, and this is unacceptable. And so because of that, we fired him. And I was just like, what? And she was like, yeah, he basically was stalking you. And we don't tolerate that. And we definitely want to apologize, you know, for him making you feel uncomfortable like that. But yeah, he's fired, and indefinitely. And I was like, so, and she was like, yeah, and he's banned too. He's banned from the store for good. So you don't have to worry about running into him anymore. We do apologize. Okay. And I was just like, okay. I was like, but what if he knows this because of me? And she's like, no, he won't know, trust me. But so you can go back and work now. So yeah. And I was just like, all right, damn, I done got him fired. I was like, yo, I really hope he doesn't know it was me that got him fired. And when I would close at the end of the night, I used to get scared thinking he was going to be out there in the bushes or some shit, or waiting at my car or something, or I don't know. But I was just like, yo, seriously. But you know what, I never saw him again after that, luckily. And honestly, the moral of this story is no means no. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like this video if you like it. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace.